So, it's July 4th, 2018. I'm in the Gifford Pinchot National Forest, I think. I don't know. I'm up here. I was mountain biking with Chuck. And the elevation is killing me, and I'm having an off day. So I decided to quit before I got hurt. And I'm hanging out by the river while Chuck continues up the trail for a few miles, and he'll be back in maybe an hour or something. I don't know. It's all good. But I'm hanging out here, and behind me is a campsite. And I'd wandered up here for a little bit and noticed this cool little line of stones. And as I got closer, I saw that somebody actually built this little house into the trunk of a tree. And then as I got closer, I realized there was a note in it. So of course I opened the note. And it reads, "Dear Fairy, I want to meet you, please. What is your name? Here's some extra food for you." So I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, you know, I put the note back because the fairy needs to get this note. And then I go back over to the campfire site. I'm hanging out, drinking from my Ziploc baggie of water that Chuck gave me. My idea, not his. He's not a bad husband. And I'm hanging out here, and I realize that those little fairy hovels are kind of everywhere. There's two in front of me. There's at least two more behind me. And this is just wild. Somebody came up here and made all of these little fairy hovels at the bases of the trees. This note says, "Dear Fairy, what is your name? I have a job for you. Tell the others that my name is Autumn. Like the season, and ask for more food if you like, and do it on a paper." Well, there you go. Curious to know what the other fairy note says. This is kind of a cool one. Look at that little, that is such a cool little fairy hovel. Back in with the note. And there's one over here. Not such a fancy place as the other one. But what have we got here? Kind of hard to open this with one hand. "Dear Fairy, I need to meet you, please! Exclamation point. What is your name? Here's some extra food for you." I didn't realize that fairies had such voracious appetites. But anyway, as rest stops go, on this unusual 4th of July in the middle of nowhere, I have to say, this turned out to be one heck of a cool little place. Wow. think there's a note back there too, but there's a spider web covering the entrance, so clearly that one's off limits. Nice.